going live because it's something that I really want to discuss. I don't really care who's watching. You'll get it later. It's one person in this world who we should praise for the rest of our lives, or maybe people in your case. If you have any, if you got to experience that type of love from this person or these people. And I never hear a lot of people talk about this. Um, I don't see a lot of videos about it, but I'm sure a lot of us feel the same about this person or these people. Because growing up, they were everything to us, some of us. Certain environments we lived in, certain places we grew up, this person or these people were, you know, so much to us. For me, this topic is very sensitive because it was my grandmother, my G mom, my Gigi. You know, she was she was amazing. She had her faults, she had her moments. She had her things that you know weren't so great, but overall she was great. She had a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowledge, a lot. She was real. She was real. She was different. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. Some of our grams were different. My gram passed away during COVID, which really fucked me up because I couldn't visit her. I couldn't talk to her before she, passed away. And it was so subtle. She couldn't get any visits. I'm hundreds and hundreds of miles away, you know. But we talked, you know. A couple of days before she passed away, she recovered. Her body was starting to fight off the sickness, but she was an older lady. She fought as long as she could, you know. And my grandmother was really special, to me. Um, and I feel like I want to talk about this because she meant a lot to me. You know, we had real conversations. We didn't have kitty conversations. We had light conversations. She would talk to me about real things. Always. I can remember so many conversations we had, and they were never childish. They were never kiddish. They were always real life things early on. You know, women, money, survival, fake friends, fake love. it just hit different. And every time I think about it, she was she was so on point about so many things. But you know, us as men, we pick and choose our own paths. You know, we eventually got to go our own ways. You know, and make our own mistakes. But a lot of things she taught me and said to me stuck with me for life, and I live by them till this day. Even in my older age of 43, some may consider that young. I mean, I feel young, but speaking of grandmothers, you know, it's a different type of love, you know, and a lot of us was raised by our grandparents, you know, our grandmothers, strong, different, different women. Grandmothers were different. If you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, listen, you know your grand is different. And I just want to pay respects to the grams of the world because they saved a lot of lives. They saved a lot of lives. Some of us, if we didn't have our grandparents, who fucking knows where we would be? Who knows what our lives would be like? I know what mine would be like because I know what it was like anyway. And I'm going to just leave it at that. But I can honestly say that the grandmothers of the world and the grandfathers of the world, the good ones, the ones who really cared, you know, the ones who took us in when we had nowhere to go, the ones who took us in when our parents were fucking up, you know, the ones who made sure we were gonna be good regardless of what our mothers and fathers were doing. And you know your grandmother don't play about you. You know, your grandmother's never played about the it's never been that way. It's like different. Your grandmother would rather die than see you go without. Your grandmother would rather perish than for you not to have the best life you possibly could. And she's gonna do whatever it took. They're gonna do whatever it takes for you to have at least the bare necessities. Even if nobody else could give it to you. You know? And I just feel like our grandmothers should be praised. No matter what walk of life you're from, I feel like your grandmothers should be praised. And whoever gets a chance to see this, if your grandmother is still alive, no matter what age you are, if your grandma's still alive, you know, and she loved you like my grand loved me, you know, just let her know how much she means to you. Let her know. Tell her. Tell her ASAP. I guarantee you, it'll be the best thing she ever heard. She wants to hear it. because she loves you that much. You that much. It's classic in traffic. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'm on my way out.